I have a Hunter ceiling fan mod cat 23,530 to 420. The remote quit working soon after purchase years ago. When I turn on the conventional wall switch, the light flashes on and then off. The fan blade starts turning. That is it. I cannot control the direction or the speed with the remote. An electrician suggested that I may need a new receiver in the fan. But when on the Hunter site, I enter the mod cat number and it finds nothing. What do you advise?
Sometimes, Hunter ceiling fan mod cat, electrical issues that you think will be really complicated end up being easy to fix. The electrician I'm going to connect you with knows all the tricks and shortcuts. Is there anything else the electrician should be aware of?
I think I have basically described the problem. Thank you.
Our top electrician is ready to take your case. Just pay the $5 fully refundable deposit and I'll fill the electrician in on everything we've discussed. You can go back and forth with the electrician until you're 100% satisfied. We guarantee it.
Hello and welcome to Just Answer. My name is and I will be happy to assist you with your electrical question. 1. Does the fan contain pull chains for the fan speed and the light kit?
No pull chains. I have tested the 12V battery and it shows greater than 12V. I have only the remote and a conventional on/off wall switch. Do I need a new receiver?
Thanks for confirming. 1. Since the fan does not have pull chains, the only other option to test the remote receiver is to temporarily disconnect the remote and test it using an AC voltmeter. 2. An AC voltmeter would be required to confirm the output voltage of the receiver while it is connected to the house wires. 3. Unfortunately, it is somewhat common for fan receivers to eventually become faulty and they may need to be replaced. By the time you spend money on replacing the receiver, for a few dollars more, you can purchase an entire new fan. 4. Shown in the link below is a receiver replacement kit sold at Home Depot. The kit contains the receiver and transmitter. Both parts must be replaced since they work in a pair. http://www.homedepot.com/p/new-tone handheld remote control transmitter and receiver RCK01/2028511042.
The remote at Home Depot has a different appearance than mine. Does that matter? And I would have the additional cost of reinstallation if I just buy a new fan, which costs more than the Home Depot kit, so I am not inclined to do that, plus I am not confident that my experience will be any better than the original purchase.
1. If the receiver is located under the ceiling fan canopy cover, the model shown in the link should fit. Appearance of the receiver does not matter as long as the unit will fit into the canopy cover. 2. Yes, I understand your concern on just replacing the receiver. I can walk you through that process as it is not that difficult, just takes a little bit of time and patience.
Okay. Can I recontact you when I have the new remote and receiver in hand? That sounds like the best solution, plus I like the appearance of my existing fan.
1. If looking to replace the receiver, you would need to confirm if the receiver is located underneath the canopy cover or if located inside the fan motor housing. Newer fans will often have a smaller receiver located inside the motor housing. If the receiver is not located inside the canopy cover, then I recommend to replace the entire fan since testing the smaller receiver is more complicated and replacement parts are not readily available as the canopy types are. 2. Sure, that is not a problem at all. You can always come back to this same question for any follow-ups. No need to create a new question, just reply back as you have been. I am logged on the website every day from around 07:00 hours till midnight CST. If you have any additional questions, just let me know and I'll be glad to answer them for you. Otherwise, don't forget to rate me before you log off. Thanks. Kevin.
By the way, the only way I could see your responses was to go online. On my iPhone, it has a box that says view response, but when pressed, nothing happens. One time I was asked for a username and password, but was never asked to create these in this process. It would be helpful to be able to use the iPhone when I am doing the installation, so it would be a good idea to straighten out this problem before we disconnect. Thanks. I will remove the canopy, as you advise, to ensure that the replacement receiver will fit. I believe my fan will fall under the older models, since I have owned it since about 2006.
You are not alone. I've tried to access my questions here using my iPhone and I have also encountered similar problems. Yes, remove the canopy cover screws and confirm if the receiver is located there. You can also take a measurement of the existing receiver and confirm if a replacement model will fit inside the fan canopy bracket.
Okay, Kevin, understood. Can I ask for you when I call back? I guess if the iPhone issue is not easily resolved, I will take my laptop up to the bedroom where the fan is located. But I'll be going up and down a ladder as we converse.
Yes, I recommend to use your laptop. You can just reply back to me here on this same question and I will walk you through the process. Another option is that we can have a telephone conversation which speeds up the process. Whatever method works for you is fine. I've answered a few thousand questions here by texting and I've also spoken to a few hundred customers here via phone. Either method is fine with me.
Okay, great. Hopefully I am now on the way to getting my fan to work after 10 years of poor performance. I'll let you go now and thank you for your time, and yes, I will provide a positive rating for you.
Very good. Sounds like a game plan. No problem, glad to assist. Take care and have a good evening. Thanks. Kevin. Thank you for the positive service rating. Much appreciated. If you have any other questions, just let me know. Take care and have a great weekend. Thanks again. Kevin.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.